40 ounces of Long Island's down there. Thank you, Chicago. But nah, he hooked me up. I made some good money down there at Chaos. And Chicago was just kind of just doing his thing. He said, it's going to happen for us. So fast forward to about, 6 or 7 years ago. So I was out at Choices, which is now Republics. Okay. Which is in Plaza, another spot we used to be at, but we're not going to say the name because they're not happy we're not there anymore. But anyway.
Right.
So I'm over at Choices. Chicago is blowing up Gibbs. And I get a call. Chicago calls the arrogant man. It's time for us to do more stuff together. He says, time for us to do more stuff together. I said, I agree, bro. He said, well, what you into now? I said, man, I'm over at Choices. And I wanted to do Choices because I was over there with Scratchmaster L's nephew. What's our guy?
Phenom.
I was over there with DJ Phenom. So
shout out to Phenom.
And Corkscrew. Corkscrew was doing the night. Chicago was like, sit tight. Yeah, that's my guy. Me and Phenom had a ball. I had a good time with Phenom. He like, I learned so much from you. So it was like the OG type shit. So Chicago calls me like, hey, man, it's time. I done talked to them. I need you over at Gibbs with me. Chicago was was killing Gibbs. He had Wednesday and Saturdays on lock, and I was going there checking them out on Wednesdays. And Saturday was starting to dry up anyway, so I was ready. So Chicago called me. We started doing Gibbs, and literally that was the birth of the dynamic duo. Like after that, like we haven't stopped since like 7 years ago, and that's literally the full story. And there's more to it, but that's the entire story, literally.
Wow.
Yeah. You know, a lot of times, you know, people try to force things, but that just came together, you know, organically, and it took time. But right now, it's just like one of them things where when they call, you know, we still get our individual gigs, but people always call and they be like, yo, how much for the both of y'all?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get that, duo.
Which is kind of dope, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You think about it, where we at in our careers, you know, a lot of DJs and hosts are not even working right now.
Right.
But shit, we on a high level right now doing our thing.
Because, like, even it's funny, we've had situations, and this is fam, so we ain't going to name them out, but we've had a situation, like, over the past year where the club was like, oh, we see all I have, we can't afford y'all. And Chicago was like, did you even, like, sit down and talk with us and ask us what it takes to make it happen?
Right.
And we figured it out. So we have no problem with figuring it out, but for lack of a better term, we ain't going to be walking bow-legged when we leave the club.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
And I got to make a quick apology because for some reason, the sound wasn't on the first half of the show.
The whole half?
After all that shit.
All that shit.
I don't know how we can edit this, y'all.
My mic not on right now.
Your mic is on.
Oh, okay, it is.
But no, there was something with the sound, but the sound is fixed, so don't worry.
They just gonna go to all the Peaches parts. Just fast forward to Peaches. We
gonna go
fast forward to the twerk cam.
Yeah. So y'all just basically saw some ass shaking without no music. But
well, shit.
They don't care.
We gonna fix that.
They missed all that. We did on the Ratchet News. That was dope too.
Yeah, they missed the Ratchet News. It'll be all right. It'll be all right.
But literally, Deeds, though, it's been cool. I agree with what Chicago just said. I really feel like the order and the timing of what happened with me in Chicago and getting this place in our careers and doing this dynamic duo thing, it was supposed to happen. I'm not saying it like maybe, bro, if it would have happened earlier, we probably still would have been cool. But I think it was like the perfect time. And I think he knew that. Because when Chicago called me, he's like, it's over with. Now, I wouldn't have thought that the consistency was going to be like this, but we just kept flowing.
I think what it is this, you know, we're not out here trying to be relevant. We just do what we love. And if you do what you love, you're going to stay relevant. At the end of the day, I love music. So I'm not one of those DJs that be like, oh, I'm not listening to that new music, because a lot of this new music is dope. And I don't got a problem. So I'm not looked at as an old school DJ. I may be looked at as an OG. Yeah. But they watch me and they still pay attention to what I'm playing because they know I'm playing the latest joints or some stuff that they're not going to hear.
Right.
Yep.
You know, when you go in there, you hear Arrogant. Arrogant got the party rolling. So I don't have to do shit. Yeah. But just play the right shit.
And then Chicago, for me, he helps keep me fresh because he hips me to the stuff that, you know, I don't know about. So it's helpful because I be like marveling at how he do it, but however he doing it, Chicago's making sure he's keeping up with what's up to date.
Yeah, because I mean, even like if I decide I'm gonna do a Sweet 16 party, I gotta go to YouTube and get music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a whole different ball game now.
Right, right.
And you have back in the day, you could have an album, maybe 10, 11 songs. 10, 11 songs, boom, 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 whatever, and that lasts for a couple years because it wasn't getting out there fast. Internet kind of,
Slowed it
wasn't
down.
there. But now, you can come out with a 20-track album, and it's good for a month.
Yeah.
And now they got to come out with mixtape stuff. So a
Yeah,
lot of
'cause
the...
Chris Brown's album was like 38 songs.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
crazy.
38 songs.
So a lot of
It's a
the...
lot of content to take
yeah.
in.
a lot of the older DJs, you got other things going on in your life. You got your kids, you got this, you got that, you cook out, whatever. They don't have time to listen to music like back in the day. You know what I mean?
Back
So
when people used to buy CDs, buy tapes, and sit and just listen to them.
Yeah, it's a different ball
It's
game.
like a microwave type of thing now.
Yeah.
Everything is like that. It's all
Yeah.
you put it in. You
'Cause
got
I
to learn it
remember
quick.
buying
Big
quite a
time.
few tapes and popping
yeah, because you don't have to
and
wait on you don't have to
close the door, press play, and just listen.
right. You don't have to wait on labels right now to put your music out there right now. And nobody's buying CDs, so now you could just stream them.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like if I did a mixtape, if I leave here and do a mixtape, I can have it on my site selling 10 minutes after it's done.
Exactly.
You could go and
You know.
literally like record a mixtape live, and
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And sell it.
technology, it helps, but it kind of screwed up the
It's
game.
putting- it's putting
but you have
everything in
you have a
trouble.
lot of guys that's been in the game as long as us, has yet to adapt to what's going on.
Yeah, because the one thing about a DJ is not supposed to play what he likes. You play what
Not at
they
all.
like. You're not supposed to just sit there and play. I'm only gonna play
Right.
jazz, and I'm only gonna play Eric B and Rakim. No,
But you have guys that
you ain't
commit
get no gigs.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
guys that commit suicide by going online and saying that. They be
Yeah.
like, you may feel that way, but you
Yep.
go online and you're like, yo, I ain't playing that shit. That new music is terrible.
That's-
Fuck all
Can't do
shit.
that.
So
It's
so-
like my
Yeah,
dude.
but you
So
won't be
what's the
working.
one song that you really don't want to play, but you play it? What's the one song that people come and
Oh,
request
God.
that you would just
Let's say
like,
artist,
oh, my
Blueface.
Yeah, I'm not.
I
You
don't
know
even know
what?
the fuck
Bust
that
down,
is.
The
Tatiana,
crazy
bust
part
down,
about it-
A
Tatiana.
nigga that purposely doesn't rap on the beat and people
I
fuck
wanna
with
see
it.
you
But I
bust
still
down.
play it.
But we still play it.
I still play it.
That's
Like
the
I
thing.
don't want to play
Shout out
it.
to Blueface.
We still play it. I just
don't
can't.
wanna
I
play
can't
but
get
we-
with it.
Yeah, we still play it, but oh god.
Shout out to Blueface, but bust down Tatiana.
Nah,
Bust
I know
down
Tatiana
Tatiana.
was the shit for everybody.
And
I
then
wanna
wait,
see you
and then
bust
who?
down.
Wait, who on the remix though?
He got a remix too, don't he?
No, it's a
Really?
female.
It's Cardi B on
Cardi
the
B's
on
Cardi
it.
B. I listen to
Cardi
Cardi
B on
B's
everything.
first,
Like-
and then I turn it off.
But I'm not
Yeah.
mad. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at none of these young artists.
I'm gonna
I'm
say
not-
this.
I'm not mad at
and-
Blueface.
And there's another. Yeah, one more, and this is probably going
Uh-oh.
to get some backlash.
Who?
City Girl.
Don't you do that?
See,
You knew she was about to go off.
Oh God.
You knew she was about to go off.
I'm like,
Say Miami and I can't.
and what
run
is
my
it? And
sector.
your little brother wanna all that? I'm like, what?
Yes,
the
I bet your
hell?
little sister wanna look
But
like me.
this what
bet
I-
your
this
little
what I
brother
wanna
wanna
say.
look
Because like that one song,
And if
I
I-
Take Your
and if
Man
I-
just sounded real dumb. to
Yo,
me.
but if I hear period
Yeah.
one more time,
Period. You
see,
gotta say it.
here you
But
go.
Deej,
But no, that's how they talk for real though.
Deej, you
Yo.
touched on something.
City
But you
girls,
got old.
we all
Hold
the
on,
way
you
up.
got old chicks saying that shit.
Yeah.
They've been saying
Shout out
it
to
for
the
years
City
though.
Girls. Free JT. Come on, Summer. We ready?
Whatever,
okay.
man.
Free
But-
JT.
But check this out,
For all
D.
my
So
city girls out
here's
there.
really the thing, really the magic of it. So we just talked about music and all that. So what me and Chicago kind of did, and you've been to our events. The one thing that I've never seen, I'm saying maybe some other people do it, but I've never really seen it done quite the way we do it. So I'll take our Saturday night gig from last week. Shout out to the Saturday Night Kick It Networks Lounge, shameless plug. We're there every Saturday night. It's the old Gibbs, 8 to 2 a.m. You'll love it. So check it out. Anyway, so last Saturday, right? And Chicago will laugh when I say this. We had parties booked, right? We had a 50th-year-old birthday party. We had like a 45-year-old birthday party, and we had a 28-year-old party.
Oh, so
Now
y'all
watch
was in
this.
there.
I'm not, because nobody never want to give me in Chicago our props. We were able to keep all of those crowds in there all the way to 2 o'clock, damn near, basically to 2 o'clock. So here's why, though, D. So me in Chicago, we say our brand is the sound of the past, the present, and beyond. Now, when we work in our gigs, people come and try to bully us People will say, somebody young might come. I ain't hearing this. Me in Chicago be like, you just need to chill. You see, it's a 50-year-old birthday over there. We need to take care of them. Oh, you're not playing that. We need to take care of the 40 to 30-year-olds. Oh, you're not playing this. We need to take care of the 28-year-olds. By the time we was done, we have played everything, and we so used to it, we don't get flustered by people coming to us. So I say that to say a lot of DJs that I work with early in my career, when music changed, some of them were like, I ain't gonna put no names out there. They were like, well, I'm not playing this shit. But I knew, and me in Chicago knew, like, you gotta update. Now, I ain't saying you gotta love it all, because me and Chicago both, we have our guilty pleasures. Like, I'll be honest with you, I fuck with DaBaby. I like that song.
Yeah.
I fuck with I like some of his songs. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of these artists that have songs I like. I don't be like, fuck it, don't sound like boom bap and hip hop. I don't be like that. It's just like, yo,
You got to
you have to do a little bit of it all.
You got to be willing to conform.
But
to
what
some
it
shit.
is also,
Yeah, absolutely.
and just like you said, a lot of guys do get rattled, they get frustrated. If you get rattled in the beginning of your set, your whole set is going to be done.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You're going to have some major issues because now you're going to be going out. You're going to be playing shit you don't normally play. A lot of people be like, well, that DJ don't play requests. Yeah, we play requests within reason. But we not going to stop what we do. Oh, it's my girl's birthday. Can you play something right now? I'll be tripping like, yeah, right now? Okay, cool. So what I told Eric, let's put a tip jar right there and see how many people go up there and request some shit. I bet you they see that tip jar and walk right the fuck away.
Niggas don't want to.
But it does work out. It does work out. And then too, man, one thing me in Chicago realize is you got to even survey the 50-year-old that'll come to our joint, because that lady that was there last week, she kicked it to everything. She went from Enchanted Evening to DaBaby in no time, and look,
nowadays
and
our age
and
and
came,
shit. That's our era.
and came over to the booth, and like I had a great time. Thank y'all. With the party that was in front of us was a 28-year-old party. They ain't missed a step.
Yeah, what most club owners don't understand
Diversify,
is that people our age grew up off of hip hop.
Right, exactly.
So when you say old school now is
60.
2000s and up. I'm talking
Right.
about
Yeah,
it's
old
like
school is
2000.
old school is young to us. Old school is young.
It's like
still.
95 and up.
Yep.
Right now, it's not 80s and up. Even though we can, we throw some 80s and stuff in there, but it's not 80s and up no more. Nope. You know what I mean? So when you sit there and say, okay, well, we gonna play hip hop or whatever, you say old school. Old school with us is not. Even though we play some of it, it's not hand dancing all night. It's not none of that shit. You know what I mean?
Because still want to switch it up to some other shit too. They want the tempo to go up a little bit. Don't nobody just want to just be listening to some slow shit all night.
Exactly.
Because you're gonna fall asleep.
And then even if I'm gonna shout out a couple young DJs, give a couple of our younger brothers some love, because even like this, so even if you a younger DJ, right, and you just play everything that's relevant right now, you're not gonna win, and you're not gonna gig on a regular basis. Just like if me in Chicago came into our gigs playing just 90s, we not gonna win, because there's people in our age group that don't want to hear just that. They want to hear it, but they want to hear it blended. That prime example, our fam. Shouts out to our little brothers Ozzy and King Lou, who are real hot right now. But the thing that makes Lou and Ozzy hot is that both of them know that they can't just play the stuff that's hot now. Like, Chicago has come to Taco Tuesday and walk over to Ozzy like, dang, you know about this, Ozzy, you know about that? Like, Ozzy be in his bag because he knows he has to play a variety of music.
Yeah, Ozzy just be irritated all the time.
Hey, I love Ozzy. and then with Lou, shouts out to Lou. Lou knows the same thing. Like, I can't just play this stuff, because there are people within my crowd that want to hear this too.
But that's just like what I was saying too, because even you got the older DJs. Like, the oldest DJ on earth right now is DJ Pac-Man. I think Pac-Man about 97, but he still play every day.
Hey, you know what? Shout out to Pac-Man. I apologize because I'm supposed to be at his birthday party tonight.
Yeah,
you got a birthday party?
We're here with you.
But we're here with Mr. D's right now.
Well, then y'all at a better place.
But
Pac-Man.
I'm going to buy him a drink. He'll be straight.
Hey,
shout out to the birthday.
And then we got to go to networks.
Then call him a stanky boot ass boy.
Yeah, but that's really
what he say all the time.
That's really the whole thing. Or as Cassidy, returning back to battle rap, says, it's true. It's a science to this stuff, and I think that anybody that gets into what we doing, be it a DJ, be it a host doing a show like this, or some of the content me in Chicago are prepping or getting ready, already have out there. It's all this is a science.
Yeah, and the
You
thing
know,
about
the
it
whole
is this,
thing.
and a lot of the younger DJs, they don't want to. Like for me, I didn't shadow DJs, but I followed DJs. So I would go to
Absolutely.
spots. When I first moved here to Cleveland, I didn't know shit about what the fuck they was playing here. You know what I mean? But I went to every spot, and I kicked it with DJs for like a whole year. They didn't know who I was. But I just went and kicked it at spots and did my homework. A lot of these DJs now, because the music is so easy accessible, all right, I'm about to go download this music, get me a little controller, boom, I'm DJing.
Yeah.
And
Because
it
what
shows.
I hate the most out of anything is working in a strip club and having somebody just in the spot, just playing music.
Just
My
and it's just
God.
random. Yeah.
What is you playing? What is this? What kind of vibe is this?
Yeah, but you know what?
I've
And I would say
explained to
this though.
people, like, there's a difference between a regular DJ, a party DJ, a strip club DJ, and somebody who just playing music.
Well,
know
you
what
got
I'm
you
saying?
got to blame the club owners because most strip clubs don't pay their DJs right.
Yeah.
Yep. And
true
B,
You
facts.
got to
watch
blame
this.
the club owner. That's
Yeah.
why I'm like
True
I'm not
facts.
like they don't pay their DJs nothing because it's like you just playing music. You're not making nobody dancing. Trust me, I've had a lot of strip club owners come to
It
me
makes
and like,
a difference.
yeah, they like, well, I need
Well,
you
because-
here. I'm like,
Because
I'm
you
good.
know, but you know why though? Like
You
know
just
music.
spin records. Your job is just to
I've been
spin
with you-
records.
That's
I've
what
been
it
with you
is.
long enough
That's what it
today
is.
to know you know music. Chicago knows music. I know music. We both done some strip club stuff. And here's the thing: if you just place a DJ in a strip club and he doesn't know what strip club music is supposed to sound like or what it means, then it's gonna be a bad night
Or what
because
it's
he's
supposed
not
to
gonna know
do.
what to play.
Yeah.
You know, like I could like literally, I'm no DJ. I could go DJ a strip club now because I know the vibe of the music and what it sounds like that y'all dance to. You know, it's like sometimes it's just that. Like we could go do that now, and guess what?
Yeah.
Y'all will be happy as hell. We'll make y'all some money.
But you know, like,
What's the move, ho? Money groove, ho.
I was like,
but yeah,
Exactly.
but what it is, like I said, is again, I know some strip club owners and stuff like that, and they always trying to get me down there. And I had met you at tops and bottoms, so but I did that because they paid me.
Shout out to
sweet.
little cousin Roland, man. Come
Yeah.
Shout
on,
out to
son.
Rolling.
how,
Yeah,
how much
yeah.
more you got?
Free Rolling.
Not long. I don't know the
Yeah.
exact number. I got to call
But
my
they-
Roland, I
yeah,
fuck
but
with
they
Roland.
took
Roland
care-
gave
they
me
took
some
care of me
gigs. Shout
there.
out to Roland.
They took care of me there, but after that, I was like, nigga, I ain't never doing a strip club again because it was repetitive, but I couldn't do what I wanted to do. I knew what to play. I knew how to get on the mic and rock the mic for strip clubs, but I'm not that type of DJ.
You know who was good at that, and he's a young DJ too, and I kind of dig the dude. He came from a long way. Shout out to Shorty Facts.
Hey,
Yeah.
Shorty Fat.
That's
Shout
my
out to
dude.
Shorty.
Like
Listen,
Shorty
I'm
Fats
I'm
and,
shout out a
and,
few
like
DJs.
my dude Young Nail was kind
Young
of
Nail.
Nail's
yeah.
dope.
I'm gonna
Nail's
shout out a
dope.
few strip club DJs also. Shout out to DJ Goldie Mac from the Alibi. Shout out to DJ Hooks from the Alibi. Shout out to DJ Ones and Twos from the Alibi.
Hey, Hooks
shout
is-
out to DJ Hot from Tops and Bottoms.
That's my
Magic
dude, Hot.
City.
Yeah.
And shout out to what's
Hooks just got on my he was on my Instagram. I had posted a video of me cutting and scratching.
shout out to
And,
Jazz.
you know, he
from
showed me a
Magic
lot of
City
love.
on the old
See, you
school.
know
Oh,
what- you know
nigga,
what's
Jazz
dope?
is like
Shout
900.
out-
Hold
shout
on,
out to
hold on.
Jazz from
Jazz,
Magic
Deeds,
City, though.
Deeds. Jazz is probably the old. Well, he just played music, but if you want to say
No.
he's a DJ, he's
He
probably
is-
older than Pac-Man.
He a strip club.
Oh, he
DJ,
probably
for
ain't
sure.
nobody older than Pac-Man. Come on, man.
Yo,
See,
sure.
that's
he was
who
at
older
Magic.
than-
Shout
He
out
was
to
at Magic
Jazz
City.
Magic City.
Jazz was at Magic City when I first fucking moved to Cleveland.
Wow.
I swear to God on my
Jazz
life.
was
When did you
DJing for a
first?
long
When did
time.
you first fucking move to Cleveland?
It was like 99, 98, some shit like that.
So 20 years.
Yeah, yeah. Right. So Jazz.
So
been
how
around
old are
for-
you, Chicago? Because you seem to be up there too in age.
I'm shit. The same age I was yesterday. Niggas don't need to know that.
We old, nigga.
I'm just
Mind
old.
the business that pays
I'm
you,
old
Deeds.
and
Man.
in shape.
We old. I was just about to say, hey, nigga, we old, wise, and in shape. So don't try it.
Yeah.
That's what I tell the ladies.
Yeah, so shout out to
Except for the
Jazz.
one
Shout
I'm
out
with.
to all the strip club DJs.
But look, let's change gears real quick because y'all also, besides doing the hosting thing, y'all decided because y'all had so much experience in the club,
Yes, sir.
y'all decided to come up with a little show
Ah.
about being in the club.
Ooh.
And tell us about Tales from the Club.
All right.
Well, The fun thing
Episode
about
8
Tales
coming
from
soon
the
with me.
club. So I got to tell the real about me in Chicago. People, and I'm not trying to brag, because we do know how to go and do gigs. We survey our gigs. We get there, look at the crowd, look at the people. Me and Chicago are working at the gigs. And when I say we're working, we're making sure the crowd's cool. And then we're sitting there back behind the DJ booth talking about ideas. So I came up with the concept. I said, Chicago, man, what if I did a show, Tales from the Club? We build it off the premise of just we are telling our wildest stories from a 20-plus year career on camera. We bring in some guests, and this, that, and the other. Chicago was like, I think that'd be dope. I was like, all right, bro, you a co-host? They like, yeah. I'm like, all right, we're going to start doing it. And we just started doing it. And after we did the first one, we like, when we pushed stop on the camera, we was like, this was fun. It wasn't no work, and it was easy. And then here we are, 6 episodes later. Weeds coming up, episode 8. And it's just fun because the stories we are telling are real. Like, we can't make this stuff up. They are true, real stories that are either happening right now or stuff that's happened over the years. Chicago got some wild ones. I got some wild ones. And it's fun because some of the stories we're telling, like, we always tell each other stuff from back in the day, but we're actually shocking each other because he'll tell a story, be like, damn, you never told me that one. I'll tell one. He'll be like, damn, you never told me that one. So it's just so much fun. And we got a lot of plans for the show. Everybody that's out there,
super
subscribe. Tales from the Club on YouTube.
I actually got some
Man,
clips
hey,
here.
hey,
I want to be a
D.
guest
Yo.
on the show.
I can't.
Subscribe and you'll be a guest.
Oh, I know you have. And you need.
I'm actually
we-
in the
you
middle
need
of
a-
writing a book.
You need a segment for that.
Chicago, so I'm about to tell you. So Chicago is helping me. Now that it's out there, Chicago's giving me ideas for different concepts. And one of the concepts he wants me to do, which I am going to do, he wants me to broaden it out and say, okay, I'm going to have a club where, a show where bouncers tell their tale from the club. I'm going to have a show where strippers tell their tale from the club. Owners, you know, like if we just go all the way down the line. So yeah, we would
That'd be
definitely
dope.
have.
'Cause I know
That's
enough
dope.
of everybody. I can't wait for D's story though. I know that shit.
Yeah, I know,
gotta be
D.
wild.
I got 3 of them for real. Because my episode going to be called The Stories of the Club Strike Back.
You only telling one. Oh my God. You only telling one. You gotta save.
I
Somebody.
got so many, man.
Keep something in the clip.
I got to
Keep-
juggle
I got
with it.
so many,
Now I got to
I
put
gotta
put
go
up a
through.
Ouija
Oh, I
thing.
know.
But-
I know you probably got a whole.
But you
But
know
look-
what's fun?
I'm writing a book.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what's fun about the show, Peaches, for me in Chicago.
You writing a book?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna tell you
It's
what's
called
fun
Memoirs-
about it though.
Memoirs-
Zaza said this
Oh,
when
that's
he
my
was on the
homie. Shout out
show.
to Joey Zaza.
What's fun about
Shout out
it
to
is
Joseph.
this. In our older age,
Zazizo.
it's fun because what it's doing, Deeds, when Joe came on the show, he told this weird ecstasy story. I believe Joe was episode 3. We had a ball with Joey. So the thing is, for everybody that comes on the show, it starts waking up shit. They like, oh, I forgot this happened to me. I forgot that happened to me. Like, it's waking up stuff with Chicago. It's waking up stuff for me. So it's like, the more we do the show, I remember different stuff that's happened because it's been
Yeah.
so much. I got a Cat Williams one I ain't told. Chicago's got one about Fantasia, and I meant to tell you, somebody, no, listen, bro,
Yeah.
this is how you know they watching. Somebody came on the sponsored ad and was like, and tell Chicago to tell the Fantasia story. I like, now I don't even want him to tell me until
Wow.
we in
It
the
was
moment.
a
Because it's way
great,
better.
It was a great story. Shout out to Fantasia.
Please.
I could have been her baby dad.
Please
I'm sorry,
don't tell it.
I'm sorry. I'm tripping.
Don't mess it up.
I just had. I'm sorry. I had a flashback.
But no, we're
son.
But you know what? Yeah, all that shit. Like when I got ran over, almost got ran over by a Chingy fan.
oh my god,
Man. Chingy
that was a
fan.
funny
I
one.
have a
They had a car?
Yo.
question.
I
Who
was
was
at.
the worst? Because I know y'all done been in situations with celebrities. and,
Absolutely.
you know, like people who think they celebrities. So who was the worst person? Like the worst person that you've encountered in your entire career? Like the absolute, whether it be attitude or behavior.
Hold up. Let's hold that for a second because we gotta take a quick pause. Because I
got mine.
I got some samples of y'all show. I'm simple with that. I got some samples I want to play.
cool,
Man,
And I want to play Arrogant song,
Nice.
Daydreaming.
I like
So
that.
I want to do that real quick. So we're going to take this quick pause for the call. Peaches, we're going to come back to you. You're going to give them another twerk show when we come back, girl.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
I think she is. We're going to come back in a second with some more of this vibe on air and shit. Mr. Deeds, the open, Mike King and things. And we'll be right back in a little bit with Carlin, Chicago, Peaches, Olivia, the whole crew. We are family. I got all my sisters and 2 dudes and a baby.
What's up, people? I'm Eric Nolan. You're listening to Vibes Radio.
I'm working. This was a Swerve Thursday night.
Back was it when Paul and them was there?
Back when it was Swerve Thursday.
Shouts out to Paul Sadler.
Right, shouts out Paul. So we closing. You know how it's not after hour, but
Well, we just be chilling. Sometimes we cater 3, 4.
Yeah, like just be chilling. So it was this one particular couple, they in the corner, lights down, we chilling, everybody chilling, doing my cash out and stuff, we got our little festivities going on, and we just hear them, we invite them over, we move to the tables, they come on through. It's man, I get to talking so crazy to this lady, I do this and that to you, and this, I said, and I want to go home, and that's
How did they look? Were they like good looking people or?
They was normal, regular people.
Okay, right, okay.
A little drunk, but they was chilling. They regular, so I can say
Yeah, we leave names anonymous.
Listen though, I'm fucking, she like, man, you ain't gone. I tear it up. This, that. After a couple more rounds, after a couple more going back and forth, she left her skirt up.
Oh.
She said, what you gonna do with it? And what you gonna
Wow.
do? What you think you did?
Wow.
So wait a minute. So he went on in there.
That was it.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
That ain't the good. Let me finish.
Oh, this
Let
got
me
to get
finish.
better.
Let me finish. He always hit it now. We all just looking at this point.
So I was like, oh, y'all just gonna do this with us?
Get a
Right.
free shot. He like, okay, free shot in. The whole minute, right? And it. He turned around. He said, yeah.
So it's like he forgot himself for a second. He was in there, and then he turned around like,
Oh, he really got the nigga in it. He
Oh.
was trying to show out for it.
Oh.
He was trying to show out for it.
oh, okay. I gotta stop you for a minute. So what was was the lady feeling it? Like what was she doing?
Both was feeling it.
It was like porn.
Yeah.
I feel they did that shit before somewhere.
They had to. That might be their thing.
Might not have been together, but shit.
That's what they do.
That's what they do.
All right. So he like, y'all see what I'm doing?
Yeah. Oh, they fully where they have a show.
Wow.
So he's showing out. He's up under his pants and stuff. He is about to go down, right?
Right.
Thing didn't get hard
Oh no.
in front of all of us.
Oh no. You gotta leave Cleveland.
Hold on. First of all, let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you.
Yo.
This family I'm a part of right here, you don't want to come in that place and not be right. You gonna be. This is just like dude the shit on himself I talked about in the first episode. Yeah, he can't come back.
Yeah,
So-
you gotta leave Cleveland.
So did he? Okay, the story was worth the wait. So here's the flip.
It's kind of crazy, but it was a wild night. I'm just gonna say it was a wild night. It was a soul concert. I think it was Genuine, Jagged Edge, 112, and Next. All got concert together. So at the time, I was working with Medusa on a weekly basis, and we like, fuck it. The concert's on Sunday. Let's go after party.
Right.
So we're like, all right, well, let's get it. So, talking to the their manager and whatnot. So we booked 112 and Jagged Edge for the after party. I think Genuine was on the show too.
Yeah,
because Genuine went to Captivate.
Right, I remember you was promoting. Y'all promoting that heavy.
Me and Twine still laugh about it to this day. It was like that was the best idea, worst night ever. I'm gonna be 100% honest. It was a good thought. So they tell me like, yo, you got free tickets to the concert. So I pull up to the concert. I'm with the host of the concert. So we
Who's hosting that?
One of their people, man. He like one of their people. Yeah, man. So I'm like, all right, after party starts at 10. We should be good. I'm gonna get people in there. Boom, 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 boom. 10 o'clock hits. They still on stage singing, dancing, all that bullshit. And I'm like, yo, looking at the clock, like, y'all got an after party to be at. Y'all got this money on the page, right? I put up a couple little coins on that one. And then, concert ends, whatever. So I end up hopping in the tour bus.
Right.
So the tour bus has Jagged Edge and 112, but at the time, 112 was beefing.
So Jagged Edge?
No, 112 was beefing with
the
112.
group was beefing.
Yeah, so like, we had the whole 112, and 112 was like, yeah, two of us like, no, we're going to Cincinnati. We're not coming to the after party. So they're like, all right, so I get on the tour bus.
They got paid already, right?
They got, as a group, because they got the same manager. So we ended up getting back, and I'm like, all right, let's go to the club. They're like, yeah, we got to stop at the hotel first. So we go to the hotel on 9th Street. It sits right behind Captivate. Now I forget the name of it. So we go in there, and I meet Teddy Riley. So Teddy Riley's in the lobby. Guys in the lobby. They're fucking wasted at this point. So I'm thinking, I'm quick on my feet. I'm like, all right, let me get it on Instagram, like after party at Medusa. So Teddy Riley gets on there, like, hey, what's going on? We to the after party. I'm like, yeah, after party at Medusa. Teddy Riley's like, I'm not going to that fucking place. I'm like, Teddy, I'm on live. You can't do it. He was like,
oh, he said it on live?
Yeah, he was label 78. What's that called?
Oh, yeah.
He was still there. He was like, I'm going to some label fucking place. Don't take me to Medusa. I'm like, whoa, hold on, Teddy. But they were all on the same tour bus. So we get on this little tour bus, and we all riding together. So the driver's like, I gotta go to label 78 first. I'm like, well, I got a whole ass after.
Oh, so you on the bus and y'all spitting?
We're drinking on the bus. It's Teddy Riley, 112, Jagged Edge, and like one member from Next, I believe.
Yeah.
We was on so we take them to label 78, drop them off, get to Medusa, and we got like half of the groups, and like concert didn't end in mad late. So I'm sitting in there like, shit, I just lost a shit ton of money. But shout out to Teddy Riley. He was on some bullshit. Teddy was on some bullshit. Teddy and Aaron Hall too. Aaron Hall was quite drunk.
Yeah,
Aaron Hall was drunk that night, and he got on my live and was on some bullshit too. So,
wow.
I fuck with God, but fuck y'all for that particular night, because I was on some bullshit.
Just that one night, not fuck you overall.
Not overall, but overall y'all dope.
Yeah.
But that night I lost a couple $1,000 because the concert ended late, the shit was cold, it was
that
like...
is hilarious.
And so, yeah, we ended up going, Jagged Edge and half of 112 ended up making it to Medusa.
You just reminded me of one. Eventually I'm going to have to tell about Tevin Campbell. I had an interview situation with Tevin Campbell. I'll say that one for another show.
Yeah, man.
Classic.
So we get to Medusa, people like, where is everyone? Where are y'all at? Where are y'all at? I'm like, we're going to drop Teddy Riley off. We'll be right over there. So we finally get there, and in the back of their rider is like, they wanted to have like 8 bottles of Moet.
Of course.
A couple of bottles, what I'm saying, some Urban Essence. So we made that happen. But Teddy Riley on the live, I believe he fucked up.
I'm not going to that place.
Yeah, Teddy Riley told me flat out, I'm not going to that place. I'm going to label something now. I'm like, Teddy, like, you don't know where you're going. Teddy,
like
one sentence.
Like Teddy, this is counterproductive.
Yeah. So yeah, we was on the same bus, but that's one of my. I gotta come back because I got some other stories I had to tell.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I'm still pissed about that.
Yeah, you told me that you told me about the night, but you never really. I feel like I've been blessed with something. You never told me how that night turned out. I've been hearing
hearing these rappers talking about they swag and they swagged out, they swagged up, they swagged down, whatever. Gather around. Gotta grow up sometime, man. Arrogant. Will Blaze. You know I walk that walk and I talk that talk, and them chicks that hawk get outlined in chalk. So tagged in the worst way, and there's a difference between being hungry and thirsty. And me, I'm a hungry hippo, eating them seeds, then sipping on the info. Then for dessert, I'll take an info. What's his next flow? He is so suspenseful. Mr. Arrogance, back to business. We spreading this plague like a sickness worldwide. LeBron's gone, but y'all can still witness. Get this, I don't spit this, I feel this. And I don't care if you feel this, cause nowadays the game taints what real is. So I play different, like the late Air Jordan, cause none are equivalent. Yes, and man, I love this game. I even love you, lame. Even those that hate throwing logs to the flames. Throwing logs on the flames, but I'm in another lane with my dame. So Mr. Arrogant is out. Mr. CEO, Mr. He who has no doubt. Excuse my drunk demeanor, like a mean mug to a Cleveland nigga. Believe me, the flow is meaner. That's it. Double deuces and brown bags and strip clubs. Critics, haters, and those who won't show love. Mean mugs and artificial thugs. And 23 reasons some can't take the heat and retreat to a sandy beach. But 2 rings later, there's still no peace. I feel like you, dog, I should just leave. But the Cleveland in me continues to breathe. With more menus to speak and more venues to reach. Just having fun in the process of reaching my peak. My technique is Bruce Lee, I fight without fighting. Ghetto mind trick niggas, I write without writing. Please listen to my demo with the test ride. Hand to hand from Kinsman to the west side. The game better open up wide, cause when I zip down my zipper, it'll get black outside. Let's ride. Yeah. When it's gone, please tell me how you get it back. When it's gone, please tell me how you get it back. In fact, I'm just
When I say 2-1, y'all say 6. 2-1, 6. 2-1, 6. When I say 2-1, y'all say 6. 2-1, 6. 2-1, 6. When I say 2-1, y'all say 6. 2-1, 6. 2-1, 6. When I say 2-1, y'all say 6. 2-1, 6. 2-1, 6. I should get rid of you. No, we don't sing it like this.
Money groove, ho. Twerk cam, bitch. Twerk cam, bitch. table, girl. Twerk by the table. Get on the goddamn table and twerk. Shake your ass. Shake your ass. And the table. You taking the table too. We're going to play the whole song for the rest of the show. You're going to be tired. DJ Chicago, put your face next to her ass. You can take the headset off, man. Shout out to J Jig Sister Row. Woo! What's the move out? Money Groove Vibe on air. Mr. D's over Mike King. Kicking it with DJ Chicago. And arrogant. And arrogant. I ain't turn y'all mics on yet. Hold up. Turn me up some.
Check. Oh, there we go.
Turn my headphones up.
Turn me up, son.
Turn my headphones up.
Yo, son, about to bust this.
Put some trouble in it. Put some trouble in it.
I'm about to bust a 15 bars freestyle.
15 bar? That's one short, ain't it?
15.
Hot 15.
I just gotta be different.
Do a hot 11.
I am Blueface. I'm busting 15 bars.
They gonna want the other bar. Y'all got to pay for the other bar.
Shit, I'm trying to go to the bar.
Pay for the other bar.
We here kicking it with the DJ Chicago and the arrogant Warren Aerovision, and we having a good time, man. Everybody getting nice and lit. We got some twerking going on over there at the twerk cam with the one and only Peaches, the pole Bizzle for shizzle.
That is a dope part of the show.
It is, man. It
I
is.
just found out Peaches.
Did you
is
see that leg go
I
up,
forgot
nigga?
Peaches is lightweight family. We got some connections here.
We gonna put her back.
Folks.
Put her back on the regular background.
Oh, she almost got my EBT card for real though.
Man.
The whole code.
If I ain't have a woman, I would still probably have a woman. Shout out Tarsha Ivy, House of Beautiful Locks.
Erica
You know what it is.
can't touch that. You can't.
Erica can't do nothing. Erica can't do nothing.
Hey.
Shout out to Kit Warren. Are you watching, Kit?
I don't know.
Hey, Kit, did you see this?
She has my plate in the microwave, so I.
Oh, that's what's
my
up, though.
Salmon when I
Hey,
go home.
all that.
So you just
bird
eating
food
all
shit.
fish.
Married stuff.
You just eating all fish
Yeah, I
and shrimp
don't
and
eat
scrimps.
chicken or beef or pork. Or
Why though? But you get so you don't want to. Is it that you don't want to kill animals, but you eating other live animals that are fish?
No, I just I like change. I just change in life.
I feel it. I'm on keto, so I don't eat bread, rice, or pasta.
Oh,
or,
look at you, man.
So, you know
Good
that's
shit.
That's why I'm down like 45 pounds.
There you go. Everybody got to find their way. So yo,
And by the way, you bitches, I'm slim now.
I want to answer. Make sure me in Chicago.
Oh yeah, what was the
answer
question you had, Peaches?
Oh,
What
the
was
question I had was, who was the worst celebrity or famous person in
So
Cali?
I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna tell you the worst, and then I want to flip it and tell you the most fun celebrities I kicked it with. So
Okay, yes.
the worst fun, I got a nice list of fun, but the worst right off top of the head was Kid Capri, man. He was just awful, man. And like,
and you
I want to
I'm
try
gonna
to
jump
say
in on that
why.
too. Same way.
I want
I'ma
to
jump
try
in
to
on that.
say why he was terrible. So here's
He's
the
a
thing.
dick.
There's this event. I went to Central State. Shouts out to all my Centralians, all the Marauders that I go and do down Central State called the Breezeway Cabaret. I actually took Chicago last year. We're taking a break this year, and of course, me in Chicago
take me nowhere.
freaking tore it up because after the Kid Capri shit, I was like, man, you need. Can
Don't
I just
nobody
bring?
take me
Can I bring
anywhere.
the dynamic duo down here? Me and Chicago went down there and.
We should be the triumphant trio.
Yeah, shout out stupid. Shouts out to Sean McDaddy Ross and my man Jay, DJ Todd, everybody. But anyway, so back to why Kid Capri was whack. So he gets to the venue, and then he's like, doesn't want to walk in, and he's dogging everybody. He's like, nah, I don't want to walk in. It's not enough security, this, that, and other. So I'm going to try to backtrack, but he didn't want to walk in. He's being an asshole to everybody. People were asking to take pictures with him. He's purposely making ugly faces in the pictures so they fuck up. Like, and I'm saying not making ugly faces like silly, like, but purposely doing it. And it's visible.
You mean like this?
Man, it was just stupid, man. Now that's silly. Now he was really tripping. And then his set wasn't that good. So it was just bad, man. He almost got into one of the people there. So now I'm gonna rewind. Now I'm not trying to give him credit, Chicago, because I know you're gonna have one too, but he wasn't gonna lie. So I didn't even post the picture. It was like so whack. I was like, but Besides, he didn't want to walk in unless he saw a certain amount of security and all. I'm like, nigga, it's a college homecoming.
You ain't
I found
that
out, but
famous
no.
either.
But I will say this: about a week before, or maybe it was a month, but it was in the it was in. I just saw that D's making that goddamn face. It was within the same near the time frame of the Breezeway Cabaret shot, maybe a month. He was going into a venue. It's not funny, man. Y'all can look it up on YouTube, but somebody just randomly punched this nigga in the face. He was walking through a crowd, and somebody randomly and nobody knows why. I don't know if he did something. Somebody just jumped out the crowd and just was like, and so
Do it again for the camera.
And so the word was that ever since that happened to him, that he was feeling away. But my thing is, okay, I get that happened to you, right? That's just some dumb shit that
Stop
somebody
being a
did.
dick.
But
shit won't happen.
But you was a dick. Even after he got inside the venue, he was still being a dick. So he was just a jerk. So that's my worst. That's my worst.
I'm going to up the ante on that.
Oh wow.
So I got a call from the people that you remember the Masters of the Mix. That
Massive
was
mix.
on,
Kid
VH1.
Capri was the.
I give you a turntable. You know, I took one for the team, for the club, but you know what I mean? I'm like, look, I need some extra bread, boom, 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 whatever. Otherwise, this nigga's not going to play. They gave me the extra bread, cool. Nigga get a turntable. He puts his needles on there. Now, my turntables are brand new. Puts his needles on there. His needles fucked up. That nigga shit's skipping. You got records. I got Serrato, so, you know, you still got records. Your records are skipping. Guess what? Now you got to ask to use my needles. So they had to send somebody all the way across there. I'm like, look, I need another 300 for my needles.
Yeah.
300 for my needles, boom, 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 whatever. So now they 500 in the hole. I got extra 500 to let this nigga use my equipment. And just like Arrogant said, he got up there, his set wasn't even dope.
Nah.
I had that bitch rocking before.
We had
and
Biz
wasn't-
Markie too. Biz Markie
yeah.
was better than him.
But you
when
know
he
what
came.
though?
I
So
think a lot of DJ. I think a lot of people in general, DJs, musicians, artists, athletes, they get so hyped up by the name. You know, like
Yeah,
they
don't be
name,
that guy.
and then you show up and you be like, "But this was whack."
they be full of cow.
So now you want. Oh my God.
So let's go to the ones that we
I want to do the
we
funnest.
enjoyed. The funnest. Go ahead, I'm gonna let you do yours.
Okay, I do a few. This one is one I don't even tell that much, but don't tell me how this happened. But early in 2000, when I had like my clique and I had like, you know, we had won an award in Ohio, best rap and hip hop and all that. That was 2002. I ended up in the back of a van with Cypress Hill, and they had a studio in the back of that boy. It's Cypress Hill, so you know what else they had in there.
Oh, you know.
Jump
When I
around.
tell you Be Real and them is just some real cats. We just rode around Cleveland. I listened to some tracks they had that was unreleased, and I was in the clouds. They were a lot of fun. My other fun one, I gotta say, like Genuine, mad cool. I did the Ladies Night Out Tour Part 2. Shouts out to Haz. We hosted that together, and Genuine was on the ticket. And a lot of times, you'll be shocked. Some of them R&B cats be a little bit tight. I got a funny Next story. Next was, one person in Next kind of got embarrassed by me because DZ tried to be funny.
Who are
and I
real?
had thousands. No, whatever. The one that's kind of gained some weight. I had to embarrass
Oh, the
him.
fat one, yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of his name.
That's his name, the fat one.
No,
Well,
it's not.
I'll tell
All
that-
the songs that you
I'll tell
requested
that
because
story-
I feel
I'll
like
tell
I'm
that story
hungry.
real quick too, and hand it back over to Chicago. But Genuine was mad fun, like mad fun. Like he was on that ticket. We sat backstage, we drank. When he sang "Fucking So Anxious," I'll never forget that because when he said it's 9 o'clock, he pulled the handcuffs out. And when he came out, I was like, yeah, nigga, you're the very reason why I didn't bring my wife to this shit. He was rolling like we had some drink shots together. Genuine was cool and very approachable and just fun. He was fun. Now, I'll tell one more. The dude from Next that has gained a little weight. I can't think of his name.
His name Fat Next.
But I'm going to tell you why it pissed me off. And you know how we are. And I'm like, why you want to mess with me? I'm in the State Theater, and it's like, it's packed. It's sold out. So I had just seen this nigga. Like, this nigga was frequent in Cleveland. You may remember this. Nate, I'm sorry. Don't get mad at me. He was messing with the unit band. He was coming through Cleveland. And when he was coming through Cleveland, he was going to Harvard Wine and Grill. I was on stage rapping with him, and he was singing. He all in Harvard Wine and Grill, all like this, that, and other, you know. So I'm thinking it's all good. So I'm looking at the line checks. They did the sound check for the line checks. I'm looking at the itinerary. So next was up. And you know how I do, bruh. I want to make sure everything's perfect. So I walked over to them. People always look at him or RL as the leader. And I said, listen, man, tell me what y'all need, what y'all want, and this, that, and the other, and I'm gonna put y'all together. He's like, well, what would make you think we need to be put together? He was like, we already straight. We don't need no introduction. I don't need you to do nothing. I said, oh, okay.
Oh wow. He was on,
Oh, you
he
know
was
what
some
came? I said,
asshole
oh,
shit
okay.
like that.
I just looked at him, and I was like, nigga, you was just at Harvard Wine and Grill a week ago. Now you on some goddamn Hugh Hefner shit.
Right.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna show you how Cleveland roll. I let them do their whole set. I sat there and watched them. He looked all winded, all tired and shit. As soon as I got that mic back, nigga, I was like, I'll make some noise y'all love next. They, I was like, RL looking good. And he was like, I was like, other dude, man, that nigga keep the abs and stuff. I was like, but that one nigga, that nigga like he done took too many trips to McDonald's. Man, that nigga was winded than a motherfucker, man.
Got him.
And then I sang one of their songs, and it was like, imitated how he was looking. Man, all of Cleveland gave me love, and I will always remember that moment. They just was cheering, went crazy. He was pissed. When I walked off stage, he just turned his back on me and just walked away. I'm like, nigga, the whole thing was don't front.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you were at Harvard Wine and Grill kicking it with all of us. Now I'm just asking you, do you need, what you want? And you gonna try to get extra on me? Like, dude, don't do that.
I got one of them stories, man. Right. I got to tell one of mine if I can.
Go ahead.
All right. I remember the singer back in the day before Avant. There was another dude. His name was Myron from Cleveland.
Oh yeah, I remember Myron.
Myron. All right. And Myron came back to Cleveland, and he did a song, and the song was popular, but he came down to the Millennium, and he was gonna perform his song at the Millennium. And, a bunch of people came to Millennium and performed. Scarface, and he came to Millennium, and I saw him, and, I was like, oh, man, you dope, man. I mean, I like your shit. You from Cleveland and everything. And he was like, man, thanks, man. But, I'm about to get ready to do this show, man. Can you leave me alone for a little bit? And I felt like kind of slighted a little bit. It's like, okay, you think you a little bit better than me. Okay.
Yeah, like getting a little bit extra.
And this was before, nobody niggas really knew who I was. But, I've been funny for a long fucking time, especially when the liquor.
Was you hosting the show?
No, I was just there.
You just chilling?
I was just there. Nobody knew me. Nobody know who the fuck I was except people in the bar, and them niggas was with me. And, they didn't have no stage at the Millennium. It was the dance floor.
Yeah.
So they made people surround the little square dance floor, and Myron got out there. Myron is probably about...
short as hell.
He come like right here to you.
It actually was a stage there. They just didn't let y'all get that bit.
Yeah, no, they let nobody get the bit. Right. The stage was over. They let Scarface get the stage. I remember the Scarface concert where Scarface got the stage.
I was there.
Yeah, when he came out, look into my... And he wanted to security... But that's another story. But the Myron nigga... got out there and started singing. Myron got on these little tight ass clothes, but Myron had a big fucking head. Myron had a big fucking head, and he started singing. I think I was there. I was like right in front. I was like, "Who this big my head motherfucker right here?" I'm like, "Who this old Humpty Dumpty head ass nigga?" I ranked him so bad that he stopped after the second song.
Wow. So I'm gonna say
I ranked him so bad he stopped his show after the second song. He never came back to Cleveland.
I think my coolest one was. Actually, Diddy was the coolest one.
Oh, yeah. Diddy cooled in a month.
We was at the Millennium, and he stayed in the DJ booth the whole time. But the DJ booth was a catwalk, so everybody in the club could see you.
Oh, yeah.
So he was just like, yo, Chicago, I need you to just play everybody's shit. That nigga knew everybody's song, no matter what label it was on. He knew every fucking song.
His business.
And he was hosting like Arrogant was hosting. You know what I mean? Like he was going through the songs or whatever. But he was like, he was like, man, you know what I mean? I'm having such a great time, whatever, you know what I mean? I said, let me ask you a question. This was after the little J-Lo shit, whatever. I'm like, damn, so how was J-Lo shit? I'm talking to her like
just
that.
having fun.
He just looked at me and smiled. He's like, you don't want to know.
So
that ain't shit to him, though.
Yeah,
that ain't shit.
But you know what? He was one of the coolest dudes right there, man. And I actually got to meet Prince when he was a symbol. I did his birthday party at the Millennium.
That's a story to tell the club.
Yep. Yep, 1999.
So I gotta
1999. He was at the Millennium.
Now I want to ask you a question. When Diddy came, because I do remember this, and I think we did know each other then. Was that the time? Because I remember it was one time in the city that was legendary when Diddy and Busta shut down that whole street over there by where the Metropolis was. Was that the same? Like in the same?
I don't think that was the same time.
Yeah,
that wasn't the
One
same
time
time.
they shut down that whole street. Like you couldn't.
Right, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
When they had the Mirage or Metropolis.
They shut down the whole.
All that shit was
Yeah,
gone.
but that was like.
was here together.
Well, Prince was definitely the biggest star I've done anything with. You know what I mean? Like to do his birthday party on 1999 birthday party,
that's
and
crazy.
they charged $19.99 to get in the club. It was crazy.
And did he walk up to you like, "Thank
So
you,
the-
Chicago, for playing my music"?
Yeah, but you know what? I couldn't
I
call him
appreciate
Prince
you.
because
I
he was.
appreciate you, DJ.
He was
Yeah,
the-
he was a symbol at the time. He was, you know what I mean, he was
Formerly
rebellious.
known
So
as.
I couldn't call him Prince. So after the club had made their money, I never forget this. The White Chiliest that owned the club.
The white fucking chili.
The White was like, "Fuck that nigga! I made my money, man. Call that nigga the Prince so they can leave."
Hell no.
Hey
like,
man,
what?
The
you know what's
worst
funny? But you know what the
artist I've
funny
ever
thing
met
You're a
about
great
Prince
DJ.
is
was
Assemble your
Juvenile.
crew and DJ this
there
party
are
for me.
so many stories about Prince, and I want Peaches to get to hers. I'm gonna tell you who I can't wait to have on the show, so you can laugh, we can all laugh.
Yeah.
MC Brains.
Oh, yeah,
My
shout out
nigga,
to
MC
Brains.
Brains, Cleveland's first
Yeah,
platinum
we
MC.
got some club memories. Boy.
MC Brains has one of the funniest Prince stories ever, and not the simple like when he was Prince. So I can't wait till Brains come on the show. He's gonna tell that story. Like it's hilarious.
Peaches, go ahead and tell your story real quick because I got something else coming up for you.
Oh, okay. So real quick, being a dancer, I meet a lot of different people. I've danced for a lot of different people. The very best person I've ever danced for was Young Dro. He was the
I can
dopest. Okay. We ended up getting into a fight right before he walked in the door, and he still ended up coming in tipping us. He was dope. Shout out to Young Dro.
Was that in Akron?
It was at the Ace of
'Cause-
Spades.
yeah.
Yes, and that girl ended up.
How do you get punched
Because
off
she was
the pole?
upside down, and it was a dude.
Your
spending
ass
money
fatter than
on her,
mine.
and his girl was mad, and she walked over the threshold of the stage, and she punched her.
Get
and
your
my
ass off
sister
the pole,
fell.
bitch.
Hey,
I remember going to the dressing room, and I remember somebody coming to get me like, "Your
Bitch
sister
better
was
have
out
my
there
money."
fighting. And I'm like, "What you mean she out there fighting?" I done went out there and
Make your ass clapper here.
You know what? Young Dro loved Akron.
hell yeah, we had so much fun that night.
Oh,
and
shit,
that
I-
girl ended
Dro,
up losing her
I'm in
teeth
this bitch.
that night in the parking lot.
Yeah.
She
You know
ended up
what,
getting her teeth knocked out by security.
Wow.
Wow.
And you know what though? It
Her
was
teeth?
actually
Yeah,
actually
like
one
3
more
of them.
too. I mean, I'm glad you brought up Ace of Spades because it was actually one more person that was really cool that I did some shit with down there in Akron. Shout out to Ace of Spades and all those guys. My man Trey Cool, all those guys. Stevie J was a cool motherfucker.
Oh yeah, you did do Stevie J.
Stevie J was cool as shit though.
But you know what though? Everybody who's ever who told
this
me
what he
Stevie J
do?
was cool.
The worst,
But you know who
the
told me
worst
Stevie J
artist
was
I've
cool?
ever
What he do?
danced with was Juvenile. He came to Akron.
Yeah.
He told us not. He told the DJ at the time that he could not play back that ass up, and he would not take no pictures with nobody who was in a dance outfit.
Wow.
Damn, that's weird.
You know who was the dopest person I ever met? Mickey Howard. When she came to Kings of Queens during open mic. We took a picture, but she left big red ass lipstick stain on my
Gerald
gut.
Levert's True Love, man.
Yep.
Shouts out to Mickey.
It's
Howard.
like Romeo and Juliet.
I thought they were a good couple, man. They were a
Yeah.
good couple. That's a good match.
Yeah, I don't know. She was cool.
Adina Howard, I did some shit with her. Yeah, she was.
Oh, and Waka Flocka was dope as fuck. We ended up sitting in the actual section with him, smoking and drinking at the Ace of Spades. So
Ace
shout
of
out to
Spades.
Waka Flocka.
I was
Michael
like,
Collier.
and
Michael
you know
Collier
what?
was
I
dope,
was
too.
I was DJ that night.
Yeah,
Now
was
you know
you?
who else?
Yeah.
Now you know who
Yeah.
else was dope. Since I brought up Genuine, I can't slight him. Tank was real dope.
Oh yeah, Tank is
Oh, yeah,
always
Tank
dope.
is dope.
No, Tank was
I did
on some
Tank
funny
twice.
shit. I'ma tell you how.
I hosted for Tank twice. I
And
did
shout
2
out
shows
to
with
Cash
Tank.
Doll because Cash Doll has
I'ma tell you about
always
Tank.
been dope.
Tank came to town one time, and you know it was before he came out with the good shit. But he came to
was still a
town, and
backup
he was.
singer.
I think he was with somebody, and they got themselves trying to come to Kings of Queens, and this was like, you know, it was on a Wednesday night too, right after open mic.
Oh wow.
And he came up there, and he didn't want
I
to come
missed that
in.
one.
He was like, "I ain't coming in unless you pay me $2,500." I was like,
Come on,
"Yeah, you
Tank.
might as well get in your motherfucking car."
When
And I went to Kevin like, "Tank talking about you want $2,500." Kevin was like, "Man, tell that nigga."
Yeah, it was funny because listen, so you'll laugh at this, Chicago. So I hosted Tank twice. The first one I did, Genuine was on that ticket too. So that was down at the State Theater. Then when Mitchell's opened up, they did, I think Tank was actually the first of the Mitchell's concerts. And I never forget because his whole thing was he wanted his lemon pepper chicken and wine. That's what he wanted. And he wanted lemon pepper chicken and wine. So of course, Derek had that all laid out. It was just, it was weird. But I went up there and kicked it with him. We had a good time, man.
You know what though? Cool. You know who we kicked it with?
Tank was mad cool.
You know who we kicked it with and had a great time with? Remember Howard Hewitt?
Oh, that's my
Howard
show. See,
Hewitt.
that's my idol.
Did you do that show with me?
I think I did do Howard.
We was at Mitchell's. Yeah,
Howard Hewitt was cool too.
Yeah, he was cool as shit though, man. But I kept asking him about Jody Wiley, and I don't think he was feeling that shit though.
You know who else came through Mitchell's that was dope?
The thing with me, if you
Marsha Ambrosius.
If you a celebrity, and you know what, that's what I forgot to do. I forgot to ask Genuine about Soleil, but then he might have got weird if I'd have asked him about that. Because that was that nigga's wife.
That was his wife.
It was his wife. So
they got children together.
I can't ask him about Soleil.
He was like, shit, she getting that child support? I'm good.
Yeah, no, G was cool.
But this is a lot of good stories right now and everything, and it's real good and fun and everything. But it's time to switch gears a little bit because Chicago and Arrogant, it's time.
Oh boy,
it's time.
I don't even know why I'm smiling. I just did it.
You should smile because
I'm not dancing.
Listen, no, you ain't got to dance.
Okay, cool.
We're gonna do some of that later. But it is time to play America's favorite game show. What does it mean? What does it mean? It's the game show where you have to define slang words into regular ass English.
Uh-oh.
What does it mean? And just to let you know, this is a competition. You are not on the same team. There is no dynamic doing it. I'm about to tell you.
I am a what does it mean champion.
You are right.
All right, here we go.
But I'm going to give you the rules. And you're not involved in this. You're on my side this time. You're one of the.
I'm
You're
out.
one of the
I'm
judges.
Not,
you're one of the judges. So the rules are simple. You have to define slang into regular English as if you were talking to a Caucasian person. You cannot use slang words to define the word.
So you give it the slang word, and then we turn it into a translation for somebody of the Caucasian persuasion.
You cannot use slang to define slang. You cannot use the same word to define itself.
Okay, so it's like we use it in a sentence.
No, you have to define it. Using it in a sentence is not defining it.
I mean, I have to use a sentence to define it, nigga.
No, you got to define it, nigga.
I want to say one word is this.
No, you have to define it as if you were explaining to. I mean, you got talking sense, motherfucker. What I'm saying is this. Define it as if you were speaking to someone who didn't understand.
For example, if he gave me the word bugaboo, I would say that a bugaboo is somebody who repeatedly does not leave you alone when asked multiple times.
But it ain't gonna be that goddamn easy.
Yes, it actually is. It's
That's
that simple.
a sentence.
It's gonna be that easy?
That's that simple. You have to define it as if you were talking to a white person.
Yeah, but
if you get the answer correct, Chicago, we done discussing the damn rules.
All right, come on, I'm ready.
If you get the answer correct,
what I get?
You get the baby saying yay.
Yeah.
If you get it a little wrong, then I give you Homer. If you get it all the way wrong, Bob Barker go kick you in the ass. If you just fucked up,
I'm gonna punch Bob Barker in the face.
Oh wow. Okay.
The price is wrong, bitch. He said punch Bob Barker in the face.
Yeah, like Adam said, every time I hear that sound,
I know.
It reminds me of that movie.
I know that movie was funny. Too bad he did. Are you ready? And I'm going to go into my game show voice now.
Too bad who did?
Bob Barker.
He died?
A billion years ago.
When did Bob Barker go?
He
Bob
died.
Barker didn't die?
2 years ago.
That's why I ain't know he ain't on Price is Right. He man.
No, hold on. I'm about to Google that shit.
Yeah,
Boom,
think,
boom, boom, boom.
you know how old Bob Barker was?
Man, Bob Barker's still living,
He was
man.
like 96 when he retired.
No,
from
he's
Price
still
is Right.
living.
He is not living, man.
Bob Barker just beat the shit out of Adam Sandler in that movie, goddammit.
That was the movie was about 20, 30 years
Boom,
ago.
boom,
nigga.
boom, boom, bam.
Are you ready to play? What?
Man, look, he's
Does
still
it
living,
mean?
yo.
He actually go look
Yeah,
that
I'm
shit
sorry,
up.
Bob
though.
Barker.
Bob Barker ain't still alive.
Bob Barker's never gonna die.
Bob Barker is still living.
Where he live at?
And probably golfing and everything.
Listen, this is his biography. This is online shit that I go to all the fucking time.
What's the date? What's the?
This motherfucker's still living.
Hey, fuck Bob Barker.
How old is he?
Shit, 200.
he ain't living. He ain't living. Are you ready?
He about to come back to
to
the Price
play?
is Right.
What does it mean?
I like that echo.
You're welcome.
No problem.
It's really easy to do.
Yes.
Carlin, now remember, this is not a team effort. You are playing against each other for prizes.
What do I get?
You will find out at the end of the show.
Nothing.
Or at the end of the game, I should say. You ready?
Yeah.
Your word is. Oh, by the way, you will be timed.
What's how much time do we got to get it together?
You have enough time to where that timer stops.
Oh shit!
I never counted.
Got a timer. Okay.
Your word, Carlin, Aerovision Warren, is snatched. Snatched.
Hey man, if you're not gonna, I don't know, man. That was weird, man. That was weird. That just came out. Pause. That was weird. Yeah, give me the Bob Barker.
I gave you the dough. I always give you the first one is the Homer. So you were wrong. No. Chicago, would you like to take that word? Snatched.
No. I want my own word.
No. The word snatched means.
The word snatched means.
It means you look good. It's AKA your body is perfect. It's when your body is.
I went into that one.
Women always talking about how snatched they is.
When the ladies put the waist trainers on.
I've never heard that shit before.
Really? You ain't never heard that?
I'm trying to think what the other
only
word
snatch
is.
I know is when I see a
No, that's snatch. That's not snatched.
Snatched with
It's
T
another
at the
one.
end, like
I can't
period.
think what it is. It's not snatched, but okay.
Okay, give me my word. Give me my word.
DJ Chicago.
All right, here we go.
Wind. Your word is jonesing.
Fuck out of here. Huh? What is it?
Jonesing.
I know that one. You should have gave me that one. I know that one.
Jonesing.
I know that one.
I gotta defer to my competition because I don't know what the fuck that is.
I know that one.
You don't have an answer?
Oh, I know it. Can I do it?
I'm old.
Not yet.
No,
you don't know what it is.
Why I get that and he ain't get it?
Because you already missed one.
That's some bullshit.
You
No,
didn't
I
want to
ain't
answer
missed none. That was my first one.
You missed this thing. I gave you the chance to take the first one.
All right, go ahead.
Carlo Nanadema. Would you like to take this word? Jonesing.
Is it on me?
No, I just said Carlin and them. Yeah, Carlin. Go ahead.
I'll take it.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Take the word, Nick.
Okay, I was waiting on the counter, nigga. I was waiting on the counter.
No, if you're taking the word, there's no time limit.
Okay.
You take it too long, though.
I'm really digging you. I'm really on you. I really want to get with you.
That is incorrect. That is correct. Incorrect. Jonesing is a craving for something.
That's the same thing.
No, it's a craving for something. It had to.
Did you know this?
Craving.
Did you know this?
You could be jonesing for a drink.
I should have got some love for that.
You could be jonesing for a cigarette.
You should have gave me some love for that one.
No, it's not correct.
Jonesing for that
Because you're only stating it to one thing. You can't be. You could be jonesing for some badussy, but it's more than just that. You could be jonesing for anything. It's a craving. It's a very high craving for something.
I feel like he should get a half a point.
Thank you.
There is no half a points. There's no half a point in win.
$50 or something.
Carlin Arrogant was not E.
Yeah, that was that. Okay. We got another round?
Yeah, we're still going.
All right, let's go.
It's not done yet.
All right,
We're not done.
So this is right here, right?
Yes, it's
All right, cool.
That's correct. Thanks for
another
telling me.
one?
Your word, Lil Carlin. Your word.
Lil Carlin means, that ain't the word?
Shh. Your word is hangry. Hangry.
Man, I am beyond hungry in this joint. That's it. I already know that's it. Beyond hungry.
Is that your final answer? Is that your final answer?
Yes. I'm not playing this
Would
game.
you like to take it, Chicago?
Hell no. Is it hungry or hangry?
The word is
hangry is when you're extremely hungry.
No, it's not.
I'm hangry.
Hangry.
You cannot look up with your phone.
Oh, shit.
You can't look it up with your phone.
Yeah.
Do you have an answer?
Absolutely not.
Nigga, give us the definition.
Hangry is when you hungry and angry.
You're hungry and angry. You ain't never seen a Snickers commercial? Are you fucking serious? You're hungry and angry at the same time.
I have never heard it that way. The people that I've seen people use hangry that are not angry, it's like I'm
Listen
hangry.
to the word, hangry.
I didn't even
It's
think to put
hangry.
that shit together, though.
But,
It's hangry.
But from the standpoint of the H in angry, I get it, but I've never heard nobody use it like that. God damn.
Angry.
Hangry. Hungry and angry.
DJ Chicago.
All right, I'm ready.
On the mix.
I gotta get this shit.
Your word. Your word.
So I know I gotta put words together. I gotta do all kinds of crazy shit, but we're gonna figure it out. Let's go.
Your word. You mad?
That's nuts.
Your word is going Dutch.
Going Dutch? Shit. Going on a date by yourself, paying your own shit. Is that it?
Are you sure that's your final answer?
I'm fucking. That's
Repeat
what
it
I know.
again. Repeat again, just to be clear.
Paying for your own fucking shit. Your own date. Am I right? Paying for your own date. Come on now.
But at first you said going by yourself on a date. That would have been
No,
wrong
no,
because
no.
that's not a date.
No,
At first he did. At first he did.
I'm gonna tell you. Well, I'm gonna tell
At first he
you.
did.
All I heard was the clicking and shit. But come on now, you got to give me that.
I just gave it to you. You got the yay.
I got to get the Jones.
I
in
got
there,
it?
God damn it.
I got
No,
it.
you don't. Yeah, you
I
got
got
it.
it. Oh shit! I am. I want that
fucked
globe.
up.
Can I get that globe? I like that globe.
Don't touch my globe.
Oh shit!
Now they gonna get that Scooby Doo up there.
Ruh-roh.
Why is there a Scooby Doo?
Those are the judges, the Affleck.
This nigga has Scooby Doo and the Affleck duck,
They are the judges.
and they're looking at
They're
me.
part of the judges.
All right, cool.
Carlin.
Oh shit! I'm up one.
Carlizzle for shizzle.
Nah, man, because they get half a point for the Jones.
No,
Jesus.
it ain't no half a point. Your word, Carlin.
This is some bullshit.
Carlin. I do a good impression of Carlin, by the way. We're gonna do that later.
Oh my
But
god.
Carlin, your word is T. T. T.
I had to go ahead and spill that tea on what was going on.
That's not defining the word. Define the word.
God,
Come
I
on.
hate this game.
Come on. Define it.
Information. T. I'm gonna give them the information. I better get this.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Judges.
Affleck Duck and Scooby Doo said it was right.
I don't know. I'm thinking.
God
The
damn.
juicy information. The
It's
juicy.
the
I mean, that's what I
gossip.
said.
No, he didn't
You
say
got
juicy.
it.
He just said the
Oh
information.
my God, y'all
and
being too
juicy and
technical.
juicy information is not good because that's slang. The simplest
Y'all being
term,
too
simpler than
technical.
you could have said is gossip.
yeah.
Gossip. The T is
But
gossip.
you-
Like
yeah.
Gary with the T with his ratchet ass.
Oh, Gary. Oh,
Gary with the
funny
Gary.
looking.
Oh, fake Ricky Smiley ass looking ass.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mr.
dick in a booty ass. Ricky
Mr.
Smiley
Roper
looking.
shirt wearing ass nigga.
Oh, slurred tongue because he put dicks in his mouth. All right, that's me. That's me. That's me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Gary with the T.
Be
I'm sorry,
nice,
Gary with the T. Don't
Mr.
send
I
the,
just called you Mr. Roper, Gary.
that's,
This
don't
nigga
don't send
took a whole
the
nother
don't say
level.
don't send the gay people after me.
You do be wearing the Mr. Roper looking
Yeah,
shirt.
you-
Remember
you-
Mr. Roper for Three's
Yeah,
Company?
he do dress like that though. You dress like the black Mr. Roper.
Be
They about to be
nice,
picking
Mr.
in the
B.
radio station outside in a minute. You
Right.
know?
Hell no, we must go.
Shutting it down.
DJ Chicago.
All right, one more.
No, we got more than one. Your word, Chicago, is savage.
Savage.
You get easy shit.
Savage is being. Oh shit. Okay, we can't use slang though, right? Okay, savage is being the truth.
I don't like
What?
that answer at all. That's not saying nothing. Being the truth, nigga.
I mean, you know,
that's not saying nothing.
in our world, we know what the truth is.
But that's slang, ain't it? That's why you got the Homer. Chicago. I mean, the other guy, arrogant. Would you like to answer this question? Would you like to define this word, savage?
Yeah. So savage is when you just get it done by any means necessary. You just ruthless with it. That's what savage is.
That is correct. You don't care about anything else. You just want to go
Thank
above
you,
and beyond to
God damn
get
it.
the job done. Savage.
That's
Savage.
That's selfish.
That's also savage. That's both.
Some bullshit.
You could be selfish and savage at the same time, Chicago.
I'm taking that.
Aren't you a bit selfish and savage? Carlin Arrogant was naive. Your word.
Uh-oh.
Your word.
I'm trying to get on the roll now.
Your word is fat. Fat.
That just was very good. Very good. Very good looking. Very nice.
The baby over there.
That's what you Caucasian.
She said,
bro.
hell no.
Very good, very nice.
That is actually correct.
Good job.
What?
Pretty
Fat, that's
hot
what it
and
is.
tempting.
See, now you took away the other question I was going to go.
I
I was going to add with the letters in fat mean, but she already said it. Pretty hot and tempting.
Pretty hot
P-H-A-T,
and
fat.
tempting.
That is correct.
We on a roll, Affleck Duck and Scooby Doo.
Carlin is ahead right now. D Chicago is right behind.
All right.
Your next word, DJ, from that other city outside of us in Illinois. Your word is bromance. Bromance.
Bromance.
Bromance.
A guy that is a fan of another guy.
He's a what of another guy?
Fan.
Judges. I
I'll
don't
give
know.
him 50%.
You always want to give him something. That's the problem.
I'll give him because it's kind of that way.
Ain't no
but-
50%.
Okay, that's true. So no.
That is
What?
that's a new one I just added. No, I don't like that.
Why is he not a fan?
Well,
If you
we're
got
gonna
a
answer-
bromance with another guy, it's a
Because
fan.
bromance.
They're not a fan. No, don't
No.
answer it yet. Don't answer it yet because Carlin got to answer. Why my hand all on the screen?
All right, let me see.
All right,
if I
Carlin,
can give
let's
it.
get into it. We'll determine what's going on.
All right.
Take
All
how
right,
long?
I got it.
Okay.
And
No,
God
no,
damn it.
I'm ready to the counter. You want me to just say it?
I moved the clock up because you
Shit.
take it too.
Two guys that are overly friendly and in love with the idea of being friends with one another.
That's correct.
You
It's
know
two
what?
friends.
That's a really
That's true, though.
But that's no that
Because
that's a
people
little
always try to
above
say
and beyond,
bromance
but
is two
okay.
gay dudes. They're not gay.
They're
Like
not gay,
you and
they're just
Carlin have a
friends.
bromance right now.
when you got
You and Carlin have a bromance.
30 minutes to fucking answer a question.
I know, right? Yeah, that was it. You know what, Carlin? I gotta give you the because you
Thank
took
you.
too long. So
Oh
you-
God!
so-
And- hold on, he took too long, and you gave him the timer after he took too long. Shit.
he get spit on twice, but he still get the point
Hold
though.
on that shit.
He still got the point because he answered it right. Okay, I gotta tell you something.
Oh,
Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up.
Them virtual DJ things, boy. This is the part of the show where these are your last words. You only get 4 words that you both have to answer correctly. If you get them correct, then you win the game. Otherwise, we're going to take you out back in engine and put you out your misery.
I ain't like that, bro. I ain't like that.
And I'm going to talk like this the whole time.
I don't like that. I don't like.
Are
that.
you ready for your last words?
Chicago, do you want to answer that shit?
Yo, we in the hood. I gotta think. Now I don't know about the last word.
You gonna take these last words. You're locked in the building.
Yeah, I'm like
now.
Kid Capri. What security got?
Ain't none. The only security is under this desk, locked onto this table where I can grab it easily.
Good. Shoot. What we had? What's the Eddie Murphy movie?
Which one? He has more than one.
Well, Richard Pryor had the gun under the thing.
Harlem
Nights. Yeah.
Yeah.
Harlem Nights.
Yeah, but mine's just gonna be for me. But starting with DJ Chicago.
Yes, sir.
Your word.
Wait, hold on. How this go? How it go? What's the rules?
It's just these are the last 4 words, and I changed my voice. You gotta still do it the same way.
I gotta say it 4 words. Or I gotta say.
I'm gonna give you a word one at a time. It's only gonna be 4 words now. It's the end of the game, damn it.
All right, cool. Let's go.
You ready?
Yep.
Your word is drip.
Drip.
Drip. Hold up.
That's a good one.
Drip.
Drip is laced up and polished and blinging.
But you remember the rules that you cannot use slang to defy slang.
Hold on. Let me say something. Hold on. Let me say
You
something.
cannot define slang with slang.
Bling is in the dictionary right now.
But it's still slang. And if you look it up in the dictionary, say a slang word that means.
Fucking. This some bullshit, yo.
You can't use slang to define slang, son. I tried to tell you.
How the fuck you gonna give me Tito's and expect me not to use slang? See, that's some bullshit.
Hey, that's
In
part
school, they don't give you Tito's. They give you water and milk.
Hey, shout out to Peaches, the pole ball. She got to take off.
Oh yeah.
Give her some love real quick.
Peaches.
She got to take the queen home, little Olivia. Thank you for coming on the show. I'll catch you too.
Hey, Peaches, can I get a little baby juice for the Tito's? I'm about to take
Really?
I'm about to take the baby's juice
Really?
for Tito's.
Really? That's terrible. Carla, would you like to answer this question? This
I
word?
got one more. All right, let's go.
Drip. Answer the word.
Timer. God damn it.
It's going on. I got to get to it.
Nah, just playing.
Okay, I got it. Give me the timer.
Drip.
When everything around you or on you is looking good, looking clean, looking right.
You know that means no.
What?
Because you sit there like, what does that mean?
I was trying to Caucasian it out.
It's diamonds on your jewelry that are shining so bright they look like they're wet and they're dripping.
I've heard people use drip and it don't be for diamonds.
They use dripping for looking good.
And they're using it improperly.
Looking fresh, looking clean.
What? Why would no? That drip means that your diamonds are wet and they're dripping. Came through dripping. Diamonds on my neck stayed dripping. Drip, drip.
See you.
Yes, I give you the actual definition because I studied this shit. Niggas. Carlin Arrogant Warron.
They got ever been dripping. You know what? I did have diamond earrings at one time.
I stay dripping.
People don't even know that my left ear is pierced like 4 times. People don't know that.
Really?
Shit. I haven't worn an earring in so long.
4 times?
Yeah, 4 times. Man.
Damn.
That's when that shit was cool.
See, the light on your head look like your head dripping.
Yeah, it is. Came through dripping.
Bald head dripping.
Oh shit! Hold on, I missed the spot.
Shit, you got a hair spot on the ball. Yeah, you got a hair patch on the ball. It's some bullshit. Carlin.
Oh shit.
Your word is wave. Wave.
So, I need you to go ahead and just vibe with me. I need you to go ahead and just ride out with me. We gonna roll with this right now. Whatever the vibe is in the air, we rolling with that.
That was a good attempt.
I messed up though. I said a slang word.
Yes, you definitely did.
I said a slang word, but I was right.
You were close.
Now, see, I'll be honest when I fucking up because I said vibe.
It was nice. DJ Chicago, would you like to try?
All right, the word is, you said wave?
Wave.
Okay, wave. Wave is, hold on, give me a second. I don't get a timer for the first 10 seconds because you know.
I'm giving you time.
Okay, cool. So, wave, it's bandwagon. Jump on the bandwagon. Jump on our bandwagon.
I actually like that answer. That's good.
Oh,
that's good.
Oh, I'm on.
That's
I'm
good.
On fire.
It's the new movement. It's the thing that everybody is doing. It's the new wave. Everybody riding the wave. It's the bandwagon.
Absolutely on fire.
That's
right
dope.
now.
That's
I'm
dope.
On fire.
That is dope. DJ Chicago.
Yes. I'm hot right now.
Your word.
I don't like this character, man.
Your word. It's the Grim Reaper, the Grave Digger. It trips me out. Your word is beat.
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 Looking good.
Oh. Yeah.
What's looking good?
Your makeup.
See, I gave you that, so okay. 'Cause you been complaining, like, yeah, that's right. Your makeup looks good when you get your when a woman gets not you, or me or him, but when a woman gets her makeup done so good.
Yeah, man.
They call that shit. They face got beat.
Shout out to my niece Tashonda because she does makeup and I see that shit on her page all the time. Oh, my girl is beat. I'll be like, what?
Who punched her?
The face up. Yeah, that's
Who hit her?
I know.
We gonna fuck them up.
That one is a hell of a slang to me, man.
Right.
Yeah, beat though. That's correct.
That's what that actually. If Peaches wouldn't have left, that's one of her biggest things. She always saying "beat by the gods."
Beat by the gods.
Yeah.
Okay.
Carlin Arrogant, whoa,
I'm on fire right now. I'm on fire.
Your final word, Carlin Arrogant, whoa, right.
Last word. Let's get it.
Your word is bet.
What is it?
Bet.
As in B-E-D?
B-E-T. Bet.
I got it. Everything is all good. We square. We good with everything right now. It's all good.
It would be
Damn,
good.
I said a slang.
Yes, you did. So.
All I had to say was everything is good.
Chicago, would you like to take it?
Oh yeah,
He got the answer, man.
I know.
I gave him the answer. He already know.
Yeah, you can't get that one. Sorry. But I do have a bonus question because you both are not really that good at this game. But I do have a bonus question.
On the roll, nigga.
I still got a bonus question, motherfucker. Would you like it? First of all, I got this. This is a bonus. This ain't the bonus question, but this is a question that can count towards extra points. Okay. What's another word that's a slang word that means the same? Because Cleveland is bet. What's another word that's been around forever that it means the same thing as bet?
That's bet.
Yep.
Show you right. No, I'm just playing.
No, that's wrong. That was a fake yay. What's and you ain't gonna even try, Carla? You go just do like
bet. How about true? True
is close, but it's an old word.
The true is slang.
True is old though.
True is old, but it's another word that I'm thinking of that's more common and more prevalent. That means the same thing as bet.
That okay. True is all I got.
Carla,
I gotta have a boy.
I get another shot at
you got to answer. I mean, it's open to everybody. You could try. What's another word that means the same thing as bet?
Everything is okay. Let's make it happen.
No, I'm not asking you to find. I mean, I'm asking you what's another word that means the same thing as bet.
You said slang word
in
though,
the
right?
slang word.
It's a slang word, yeah.
Right.
And when I tell you it, you're gonna be like, "Oh, motherfucker."
Same as bet.
Yep. And it's a word that's been around forever.
Same as bet. And I know it. I'm gonna be mad when you say it.
Yep.
Same as bet.
It's a word that's been around forever.
Like off the top of my head, it just ain't coming to me.
The answer is word.
Word.
That's why I kept saying it's a word that's been around. I've been trying to.
And of course we know that. Who don't
Word, son.
Right, word. Niggas say
up.
in Cleveland they say bet, but in New York they say word.
Word up.
Word.
It's the code word.
It's the joint.
Nah, I mean, son. Nah, I mean.
All right. All right. Here's the bonus word though. This is the bonus word, and not only and because we are in Cleveland.
All right.
It's a good word.
Oh shit.
But let me bring back the announcer. All right.
Whatever character this is, that nigga need to take a shit.
You need to watch your mouth.
That's Wolfman Whack. Hey,
You can kiss my Hungarian ass. Third and the final word.
Final word
is pearl. Anyone?
For me?
Anyone? It's open. Whoever
I'm
can get
about
it first.
to leave, man. I'm out of here.
That is correct. That is
Damn it.
correct. To pearl is to leave. It's a East Cleveland slang. It's all over this bitch.
I never really was in love with Pearl, but I remember Pearl came out. I was in love with Pearl.
Everybody!
Yeah.
That concludes this game. And I'd like to thank our contestants for playing. I think nobody really has won, but nobody really is a loser either in this game. This is a game that's for helping people to understand that the shit you say, you should know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, you know,
because there are a lot of dumb motherfuckers who say shit that don't know what they mean. It might be one of you.
Yeah, I gotta step my game up on my slang game.
It's all good though. But I'd like to thank both of y'all for playing America's favorite game show. What does it mean? What does it mean? Neither one of our guests will get anything because I didn't want to give them shit anyway. They drank up all my liquor and they need to take their ass home.
Yeah. That glow.
I'm taking the Aflac duck. Y'all can't see the Aflac duck.
You go. I see you. Let me see you get up there.
That globe is dope though.
Dare
It's
me,
reachable.
You ain't touching that globe either.
I got some talent.
The globe is reachable.
The Aflac duck is coming with
You
me.
have your eyes on that globe for real. You don't know where Africa is?
Trying to get there next year, y'all.
Hey, look, I really appreciate y'all both for coming on the show, man. You know, y'all two of my favorite dudes, though. You know, we really kick it and shit. You know, I fuck with y'all. Y'all fuck with me. I appreciate it, man. And,
Absolutely.
We had fun on the Lake Erie boat island ride, man. But can I make one suggestion?
Yes, sir.
Can we do this shit earlier next year? Because
I did it
we
in
be
May.
missing all the good shit.
When you say early, what do you mean?
Like, get on the bus at 8.
Oh,
in the morning. Yeah. Let's get
You know
over
what?
there.
Can we go earlier?
They actually have an earlier boat ride, so we can't do it. But I'll talk to them this year. Maybe they'll do it.
Yeah.
Well, I think they would be open to it. So you saying
Y'all
more
bring
like
money to the shit. Why
You
not?
saying more like a day party vibe?
Yeah, because that's when all the other shit open, like the pool and all that shit. Because you seen like some of the chicks that came, they was dressed up in their little
No,
bikini.
let me ask Chicago something. So if we did it,
I'll
if you did a day
get-
party style, how long could we stay? How long could we stay?
Well, it's still going to be the same amount of hours. So I'm going to talk to them. I'll see what's
I
up.
mean, that'll be dope though.
Because they definitely enjoy us being there. You know what I mean? And we spend a lot of money.
I think people will be open to going during the day.
Okay.
I think what y'all doing with that is the dopest shit though, because people may not like the islands much because a lot of people are meant for Puddin Bay, but the boat ride is the shit that people love.
Yeah,
that's the biggest thing because when they got you DJing and they got the other dude from down the way.
Could do?
Yeah, the island is the boat.
And you got
It's a
arrogant,
lot of-
annoying
it's a lot of-
people while they drunk on the boat.
Oh yeah, I gotta do that. That's part of the package.
Hey, but I'm gonna do my impression of arrogant real quick if you don't mind.
Oh God.
Yeah, shout out to everybody, man, if you breathing. Everybody clap your hands if you love clapping your hands. Yeah, man. Look, but yo, I'm just, look, Willie Jackson, Chicago, he know.
Yeah, man.
Cause he'll make sure he if he see a nigga he know, he gonna say their whole name. For the first time I met you saw me like, yeah, D. Carroll. I was like, nigga, stop saying my whole
And
goddamn name.
motherfuckers laugh when I do that. Yeah, man.
I be like, nigga, stop.
It be all in.
But you have niggas clapping their hands every 3 minutes to
Gotta keep
anything.
these niggas
Clap your hands if
hey,
the bus rolling.
Hey, man.
Clap your hands if you got gas on the bus.
The deeds. In Cleveland, that's a rarity. And motherfuckers clap. Niggas in Cleveland be like, fuck you, nigga.
Right, but you do. That's the one thing is that every time you say that shit, no matter how it could be in sequences of 3. They go clap every 3 minutes. Clap your hands if I say clap your hands.
Hell yeah.
That's pretty much what you're saying. It's what's that Pavlonian thing where you ring the bell and the dog. But shout out to both DJ Chicago and Carlin, Arrogant Warren, man.
Yes, yes.
Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for the Oh wait, no, fuck that. No, we're not finna do that yet because there's one thing y'all have to do.
What's that?
I need both of y'all, and I'm gonna start with Carlin, and then we're gonna go to Chicago.
Okay.
See my hand in the screen. Thing. I want y'all to look into the camera. Look deep into the camera, like you're looking into the eyes of the people that are watching right now,
all right.
and the people that will watch later, and tell them what you would like to leave on their hearts and minds. Go.
Hearts and minds. Hey, man. Follow your dreams. Go for your dreams. Do what you do. Don't let nobody tell you can't do it. And follow DJ Chicago and Arrogant. If you're on IG, at Aerovision, that's Vision with a Z, at DJ Chicago, DJ Chicago 1. Watch Tales from the Club. Subscribe on YouTube. We need y'all, man, because we want to give y'all some live shit as it happens in real life. All right?
Yo, hold on. I gotta give you some. That was the bomb. Enough, Chicago.
All I'm saying is be true to yourself, be true to the people around you or whatever, and eventually the true people are gonna they're gonna come to you. You ain't gotta worry about weeding people out. They're gonna come to you and they're gonna dismiss themselves. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, at the end of the day, if you want to follow me, you can follow me at DJ Chicago 1 on Instagram. Follow me at DJ Chicago on Facebook, DJ Chicago on Twitter, or you can go to my website, www.djchicagomusic.com, and you can find out about all the events that we do. We got a lot of joints going on.
Halloween.
Oh, Halloween, drink and drown. A lot of people that's not from Cleveland don't understand what a drink and drown means.
Woo.
Drink and drown means you pay one price and I get you fucked up.
How much?
All night. It's only $25. And yo, I got costumes, first, second, and third prize. I'm giving away at least $500 on all the prizes. I'm also giving away a best couples costume prize. So we are getting fucked up, and I'm giving away money October 26th. You can go to my website right now, www.djchicagomusic.com, and grab your tickets. I always sell my events out. I got my guy Arrogant hosting. Yes. I got a bus from Youngstown, Ohio, and a bus from Canton, Ohio coming. My man DJ Stan the Man will be DJing, and my man
you coming?
Yeah, but my man DJ AJ Scratch.
Shout out to AJ Scratch, man. I don't know how he could DJ with them big ass glasses.
But But anyway, yeah, that's what we got going
dude,
on.
man.
You know what I mean? Check us out.
AJ came check us out Saturday.
Shout out to AJ, man. That's my dude, man. I knew him when his name was Aaron.
Jay Stone. How do I know his middle initial?
Hey, I'd like to thank y'all both for coming on, man, and I really appreciate it, man. It was good. It's crazy how the camera, because it's kind of on an angle, make Carlin look like he's swole and you look little.
Nigga, I've been working out, nigga.
No, you ain't that swole. Chicago, big motherfucker. He tall as fuck. And don't get it twisted. These niggas right here, y'all think because they do, that's the problem. Niggas think because you do entertainment and crack jokes or do comedy or you DJ or you host that it's sweet. They'll fuck you up.
Ain't no sucker shit over here. We working out.
Hey, niggas know me, and you know what I do. The knees might be bad, but the jab is still great, nigga.
I'm happy that niggas noticing the pictures, but don't get it twisted. This nigga and me work out 3 to 4 times a week. We don't brag about the shit. We just do it. We post a couple pictures, but
you know,
they lifting about
niggas
like
is not
20 pounds
niggas
a
is
piece.
not out of shape over here.
They lifting about 20 pounds a piece, but they do a lot of cardio. But I'd like to thank y'all for coming on the show, man.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having us.
Thank you. We
Make
love you,
sure
bro.
y'all check them out at every one of their venues. Make sure y'all go and follow them, man. It's always fun kicking it with them, man. But I got to tell you, man, y'all been officially tuned in to the Vibe on Air. Mr. Deeds, the Open Mic King. Check us out next Thursday. We got Juicy Roxanne on the show.
Juicy Roxanne, I want to come to that show.
Yeah, she dope. She a dope MC, dope female period.
You got any more dancers?
Peaches the Pole Ball's actually going to be back next week.
I'm coming back.
She going to be here for the rest of the month of September kicking it with us.
Spectating.
I don't know if Olivia going to come. I don't know. But we all going to kick it. Man, it's time to get up out of here, man. Make sure you follow us on social media. Check it out. Facebook, The Vibe on Air. YouTube, The Vibe on Air. Instagram, The Vibe on Air. Snapchat, The Vibe on Air. iTunes, The Vibe on Air. Google Podcasts, The Vibe on Air. At your mama house, The Vibe on Air. Pulling your sister hair, The Vibe on Air. I'm everywhere, The Vibe on Air. Carlin and them here, The Vibe on Air. Mr. Deeds, The Vibe on Air. Who you need to be free, The Vibe on Air. We'll be back next week, you motherfuckers. Have a good night. Why does this little thing right there? That's on my head, my friend. That is on my fingernail, my friend. I don't understand it. Peace.